Hi guys, welcome back to another video. A bit of a different one today. It's just a sort of Q&A and channel update as well. So I had a few questions just over the last sort of week or two, and then I had one on a YouTube post as well. So getting on to the questions then. First one was, somebody asked me, who are your top 5 guitarists? So I thought about this because there's a lot of guitarists that I rate sort of level with each other. So the way I'm going to answer it is guitarists that I listen to every single day. I mean, literally every single day pretty much. So number 1 on that list would be John Frusciante. Number 2 would be Peter Green. Number 3 would be Mark Knopfler. Followed by Jimi Hendrix and Rory Gallagher. So that would be my 5 guitarists that, not necessarily top in that order, but absolutely they're the 5 I listen to every single day. Either here or in the car or at work. You know, every single day. So that's the answer to that one. The second question was, you tried both of the Eastmans I've been looking at lately, and which one did you prefer? Well, I haven't spent a huge amount of time with each one of them yet, but at this current time, I'm very surprised at myself that I prefer the T846. For some reason, the semi-hollow one, it just speaks to me a little bit more. I prefer that guitar, even though it's, you know, the cheaper one of the two. So that's the one I prefer at the moment, but that might change. The third question was, would I prefer to have a single versatile guitar, or do I not mind always swapping between guitars? For me, this one's quite straightforward, but I'm quite old-fashioned, and generally speaking, you know, with guitars and anything really, I like to have one tool that does one job, and then another tool that does another job. So quite an old-fashioned way of thinking, but it's just the way I prefer things to be. I'm not really a massive fan of, you know, big complex multi-tool or what's the word I'm looking for, you know, very sort of, what's the word you used? Words have escaped me. Versatile, there you go. So I'm not super keen on, like, you know, having the most versatile products over just one thing that does something really well, and so on and so on. So hopefully that answers. Excuse me. And then I had another question on the YouTube post. I don't think a lot of you saw that post, but I'll get to that in a minute. It says, what is happening with the guitar raffle? So those of you that have been subscribed a little while know that a few months ago now maybe, I did a guitar raffle. It's for a vintage V100 Honeyburst and a Olympic White Aria STG with a flame maple neck. I still have both of the guitars and they are still both up for raffle. I think there's only 2 or 3 weeks, I'd have to double check, left on the raffle. And what happens is if the raffle tickets don't sell out, which actually looks quite likely at the minute, what Raffle will do is they will pick a winner, and then I have nothing to do with that, and then you get 75% of the ticket sales as a cash prize if the guitar doesn't sell. Or I can choose to ship the guitar anyway, but it would depend on how close the tickets, you know, got to the tickets I set out. So what's likely going to happen is, unless people pick up the raffle between now and then, is you'll get a cash prize. I then won't get anything from raffle. I'll just get to keep the guitars and I'll do something else with them. Maybe a 1,000 subscriber giveaway or something like that. I don't know, we'll see on that one. And then you also asked why the name change from Paulie D's Music to Second Note. And the reason why I changed the name was because as things were sort of slowly, you know, ramping up just a bit, I wanted sort of a branding and name that I could own. And because I don't listen to that style of music, or I'm not into sort of pop culture, you know, popular culture at all, I'm very old-fashioned. I had no idea there was another brand called Paulie D's. So I couldn't own that brand, and then a good friend of mine helped me come up with the name Second Note, and it just fitted quite well with what's going on Reverb, and just as a YouTube name I thought it fit quite well. So yeah, it became Second Note, and no matter what happens from here on in, that will be the name of the channel. So that was all the questions I had. I'll do another sort of Q&A video, you know, in a few weeks' time or whatever. Any questions you have, put them in the comments to this video, because I think that it will get seen more than the post. I don't think the post kind of gets reached very far. And then just to finish off, I just wanted to say what sort of videos were coming up next. And a little touch, if I can, on just who the videos are for, because I always try and think of this channel from like the audience perspective and why would you bother with it, because it's a small channel. You know, you're not here for my guitar playing. To be fair, there's a million channels with incredible guitar players. That's what Steve's on the channel for, to bring up the bar a bit. But basically, the channel's mixed up between a few things. Some of the guitar videos are adverts, if you like, for what I've got on Reverb, although I'll never film the same type of guitar twice. Some of the guitars, like the Eastman stuff, is just stuff that I've come across for myself that I want to share. And then other videos like amps and whatever, it might just be that I've got them and I want to do a video on them, or it might be that it's you know, an advert or a link to the Reverb. But that's only some of the videos. And then another part of the channel is, you know, whatever happens, you know, with YouTube or with Reverb, all of that to me is second to this thing, playing the guitar and music. And so there's always going to be me doing songs on here, or covers, or projects that I've done on Fiverr, and hopefully next year getting back into gigging and doing gig stuff as well. So that's always going to be on the channel. And the other thing, which I've alluded to a couple of times, is, and this is the bit I'm really looking forward to on the channel, and that I'm hoping takes it somewhere else, is the visiting the historical hotspots in the UK with, you know, with the history that's happened here. Those type of videos take a lot of time and money, so that's the only sort of barrier. But the first one is sort of half planned, with the days being shorter now. The first one involves me travelling to London, getting a load of filming done. My other friend Paul is coming with me, who grew up in London around that scene, so he's going to sort of tell me all the inside info then, if you like. So they're the videos that I'm really looking forward to on this channel, that I feel will bring in more people, hopefully, and that give you, who already support me here, that it will give you something different and cool to watch and look forward to. It is coming. I've just got to figure out those details of travelling down there and the financial side of it as well, but it is definitely going to happen. So that's it really, bit of a channel update, Q&A. Like I said, if you've got any more questions, link them underneath this video and I'll answer them on another video. So a little bit different for a Sunday, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Tuesday for the next video.